Hey, how you doing? It's Pete. It's real Pete Nero here. Find me on Twitter at real Pete Nero and on YouTube. And we're ranting from hell over here. We're ranting from hell. And I haven't been ranting from hell enough, so I'm gonna rant from hell more. I'm gonna access more hell. You like that? All right, I'm channeling fucking Sam Kinison here. Chips. My rant today is about bags of chips. Now, I'm sure that everybody can agree and sympathize here. Bags of chips. Here's a bag of chips right here. Big bag of chips. What is that? That's 200 grams that you buy in your grocery store. See? Big bag of chips, all there. Doesn't matter what brand it is. It's not about brands over here because they're all the same. I'm not picking on. It doesn't matter the brand. This is just the one that first one I saw. It's all air. Now, do you remember in the some of you might remember in the 70s and the 80s, I used to buy, now I'm from Canada, from Toronto area. I don't know about you Americans, but we used to buy, was it the Hostess back then? I used to buy bags of chips, paper bag. It was a paper bag with a little bit of some kind of metallic foil inside of it. It was a paper bag. It was a quarter. It was full of chips. There was hardly any, there was no air in there, but I mean, it was firm. Now they say, well, you got to put air in there to make it, so the chips don't get damaged in, handling and processing and delivery so they don't get crushed. How much fucking air do you need in here? I've never seen a crushed bag of chips in the 70s and the 80s with the old style bags, and I never saw a crushed bag of chips, and it was a paper bag. It was firm. It was solid. There was no air, and it was full of chips. So now the excuse is, oh, you gotta put air in there. Okay, how much fucking air do you need? Look at the size of this bag. You know how much, and you know what? Look at this. See that? Look at that. Look at the size of that bag. This is 70% air, all right? And the rest is chips. There's probably there's less chips in this bag than there used to be in the old, the bags I'm talking about from the 70s and the 80s, the small ones, not the big ones. This bag here has probably less chips than the small quarter bags I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Let's see how much chips is in here. Let me see how many fucking chips you got in here. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but look at that. Look at that. I just opened this. Do you see? Look at all the fucking room in there. Look at all the room in there. Look at that. See? And I'll pour this out. Look. See? I'll pour it out. Bags over there. Look at this. I don't know if you can see here. Can you see here? Look at the size of that. Look at that. It almost fits in my palm. Look at that. There's like 30 chips here. Look at that. You see that? You see that? Here. There we go, motherfucker. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the... There's your chips. You see that? Sorry about that. There's your chips. That's it. In a bag this big. Look at how big this fucking bag is, man. It's bigger than me. This is the big one. 200... It's all air. And these are the chips that came out of it. For fuck's sake. I understand, prices go up and they have to think about new methods to packages of Gazikar. Like, is somebody fucking sitting on these things? Or are they like throwing these things? Is there an elephant running around the factory? Like, what are you protecting these chips from? They're all packaged or put in cardboard boxes. I've seen how they take them out of the grocery store. You have to go out of your way to destroy a bag of chips. You don't need that much fucking air in there. It's all air. It used to be paper. It used to be full of chips. It used to be cheaper. Now the price, I understand. I used to pay a quarter for the small personal size bag. Now it's like $3, $4, $5, maybe more for a bag of air. It's air. Come on, motherfuckers. Anyway. Visit me on Twitter at Real Pete Nero. Find me on YouTube. I have lots of videos on there. Getting more videos and getting better. If like my stuff, subscribe to my stuff. I love you guys.